Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in today's review I want to go through a piece of software called Webbyo. Now Webbyo is a cloud-based application that allows you to create webinars and stream them live on the major platforms. So this is due to be released on May the 11th at 11 AM Eastern. I'm going to take you through the sales page. We'll jump straight over to the application itself and take a look around. And then I'll take you through some of the OTOs and give you my kind of pros and cons around softwares like this. So as usual, all of my reviews are based on my own experience online, both as an affiliate marketer and as somebody who was buying lots and lots of different shiny objects for a long time. So the aim of these reviews is just to kind of educate you to make sure that before you buy something like this, you're very certain about the types of things you're getting. So just before we start, my name is Richard, this is the School of Nomads. If you want to hear more reviews like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know as soon as I do new reviews. And if you want the blueprint that tells you how I make money online, go ahead and hit the link in the description below, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So let's jump straight into the sales page. Now, again, I'm looking at this from a newbie perspective, right? So this is telling me that if I'm completely new online, this is newbie friendly. It's going to give me done for you webinars, 24/7 free traffic, and $1,000 commissions in minutes. So straight away, I understand what these sales pages are designed to do, but that is just not going to be true straight away. I'm not going to plug a webinar in and get $1,000 commissions in minutes. It's not realistic. So as I go through this software, I kind of point out where I think the benefits of this software can be, and really how there's a complete disconnect to me between the sales page and the software itself. Obviously, they're doing all of these wild claims on the front of the software. You're going to get autopilot traffic in 60 seconds, 10 plus live sources, 100% newbie friendly, 24/7 income stream, no monthly fees, done for you offers included. Now, I'm going to come back to this. Included done for you offers pay you $1,000 plus commissions, and you get double your money back guaranteed. So just to say, there is a guarantee at the bottom of this that says if you can't actually make money with this and get traffic, they'll give you double your money back. So, and just the one thing to note, just before I jump over to the software, this is actually hosted, this video on YouTube, which I thought was a bit of a shame because it doesn't make it look very professional, this sales page. So I'm hoping by the time they actually launch this is hosted on a different platform. Anyway, let's jump straight over to the actual application itself. So essentially, the application allows you to set up webinars and connect them to the major platforms. So have a look at the various syndication accounts. You have Facebook, Vimeo, YouTube, and Dailymotion here. So if you wanted to connect to YouTube, you have to go and get the security keys and API information from places like YouTube and Facebook to connect them. So before I go into this traffic thing, I'm just telling you the types of places you're allowed to actually connect to. Now, one of the upgrades apparently is to have more sources that you can go ahead and share to, but I think that's just the ability to share the links to those various sources, because these are the main streaming platforms that you would use. Okay, so this is where you would actually connect. Now, here on the webinar piece is where you would actually set a webinar up. So if I just create a new webinar, once you've connected everything to YouTube, for instance, you would come along here and you would create your webinar and type various pieces of information in here. So as far as this actual software is concerned, the old creation of the webinar and the information that it allows you to do and the editing, etc., I thought was okay, because this is a cloud-based application, and on the front end it's only $23, and for $23 you don't really expect a lot, but this actually seems to be an okay platform if you already had an existing customer base that you wanted to start doing webinars with. Now, I'll come into some of the issues later on, but as far as the actual setting up of a webinar concerned, it did look like it was an okay option because it does everything you need it to. You can put the title in, you can put some kind of description in, you can change some logo, you can change an image on there and a logo, and what it'll do to you essentially is set up your pages that invite people along to the webinar. And then once you're on the webinar, it'll have pages set up for actually screening the webinar. So, I think as far as setting the webinar up, it looked okay. You also have on here the training piece. So the training piece is here, where it just shows you through how to create a webinar, add videos to your webinar. So you can do two things. You can either add a video to your webinar or you can stream live. It tells you how to create a YouTube stream. It shows you how you can preview your webinars, and then it shows you how you can actually start streaming your webinars. The other things that they said on the sales page is that there is done for you webinars included. So when I actually look at the done for you webinars, these are the ones that they're actually including at the moment in the pro package. Now, these webinars weren't very good quality. When I looked at a few of them, they were pretty poor. These are the ones that are apparently going to earn you $1,000 every time somebody buys. So eBay done for you mass sales formula revealed. You have this guaranteed sales with zero upfront traffic product or store investment, whatever that is. I don't know what these actually are, but they don't look like to me $1,000 webinars. Wonder Woman rescue formula revealed. Okay, so they're the kind of done for you webinars that you're going to get with a system that are going to earn you $1,000 a time. The other thing you have on here is the reseller option. If you have the agency, you can go ahead and sell this as your own product. Okay, so that's kind of the dashboard itself. Now, I'm going to go back to the sales page because I want to kind of go through a few things, especially if you're a newbie here. So I'm back on the sales page. Let's talk about the traffic. When you stream something to YouTube or Facebook or any of those platforms, unless you've got an existing audience, nothing's going to happen. You're going to stream something that nobody watches, unless you have some kind of existing audience. Even if you put some keywords into the stream, you're relying on people coming across that stream. So if you're a beginner and you listen to this review, step back a bit and think about, if you're on YouTube or somewhere like that, when's the last time you suddenly found a stream and got engaged in that stream and then suddenly spent $1,000. So all of this talk about automated traffic isn't real. So all of these things that we're showing here, this 60 seconds money, this 24/7 income stream, these done for you webinars of $1,000, none of this is true. And the shame with this software, as far as I'm concerned, before I go into the OTOs, is that some of this webinar software is quite expensive. Now, if this is a viable piece of software for you to set up webinars, this could be a good option at only $23. The only kind of negative with that I see is that who is actually maintaining the platform that this webinar's on? If this webinar is not being maintained by a big company, for instance, even the big company webinars go down all the time, whether they're live stream or they're not. But if this software isn't being maintained on a regular basis, and these vendors release new software all the time, right? So I don't know who's actually maintaining this, then you're going to have issues. When you go to any of these other platforms that do cost more money, but they're kind of a monthly fee, you'll see they get updated on a consistent basis. They're always updating the code, they're always adding new features, etc., etc. So this platform, to me, is just some kind of interface that you don't actually need. You can just go to YouTube or somewhere, actually stream live yourself if you wanted to. And there's multiple other streaming platforms. Just go on the web and actually look at them. OBS, for a start, is completely free, and you can do this on OBS. But having said that, if it's just something very simple you wanted to use to kind of set up your webinars for an existing audience, which would mean that you're not a beginner, maybe you're more experienced and you're just looking for something easy, then for $23, this might be a good option for you. But from a beginner's point of view, I don't think this is a good option for you. And I think it's a real shame that there's a complete disconnect between the sales page and what the application actually is. So from my point of view, if you want to build a real business online, getting this piece of software, streaming some form of done-for-you webinars 24/7 is not the answer to build something that you can actually grow. So I jump over to the OTOs. The front end is $22.93. You can run live or pre-recorded webinars complete with sign-up pages, replays, and live. OTO 1, the Pro version, which I was just looking at. So you have to get the front end and OTO 1 to be able to look at the piece of software I was just showing you then. And that's the ability to add your own logo and custom branding. You have developer rights. You can put in paid webinars. You can have autoresponder access. You have in-depth reporting and more, apparently. Now, OTO 2, the enterprise version, is $46.93. You get done for you upgrade that gives them more traffic sources. That's the ability to share to more platforms, and done for you products to promote. Now, again, I'm going to come back to the sales page, guys. Includes done for you offers that pay you $1,000. This is telling me that that's not actually included till OTO 2. So if that is the case, this sales page isn't even reflecting what you get in the main product, which is really poor, right? So be very wary that I'm not sure if this done for you piece is actually included in the front end. All you're going to get by the looks of it is the ability to run live or pre-recorded webinars, which you can do anyway in multiple other softwares. And then the third, the OTO, is an agency license at $46.93, and the fourth OTO is a bundle of some of their other apps for $39. In summary, it's a shame really, because there's a complete disconnect to me between the sales page and the actual software itself. It looks like it can help you set up webinars and live streams, which is fair enough at this cost. But as far as all of these other claims about free traffic and $1,000 commissions, that's just not something you're going to get from this software. But guys, if you want to go ahead and purchase, I'm not going to be an affiliate for this product. I don't think it's any good for anybody who's a newbie, and they're the guys I really concentrate on when I discuss about making money online. But if you want to go ahead and purchase, I'd love to hear your comments below. Let me know how you get on with this software. This has been Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. Again, if you want to hear more reviews just like this one, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know as soon as I release new reviews. And if you want to know how I build my online business, go ahead and hit the link in the description below, and I'll take you through it step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.